Hello guys, we are back with another Naruto What If fanfic. And I know I have been gone for a while. So I'm gonna try and see if I could pull off the impossible. I'm gonna try and do a triple upload. Now, a lot of people have never probably done this. Or, yeah, some people have done this. But, in what ifs like these, that are, almost an hour long, it's gonna be very hard. So, I have been, just chilling, enjoying my weekend. Had a nice weekend. Went somewhere, ate some food. I'm gonna be doing some more gameplay on my videos now. Just due to the fact that, just got $20, $21. And I just reset my Pixel Gun account. So I'm gonna be doing some Pixel Gun gameplay, guys. But yeah. So anyways, this what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Sukuna, part 4. Now, where we left off and a couple of things I want to say. So there are some things that I want to say, just like how Haku is Naruto's best friend, everything like that. I kind of almost left out, Zabuza, but I'm pretty sure I said Zabuza is he's just a part of the that trio of Guy and Kakashi at that point now. So yeah, as Naruto. So we're just gonna be doing a little recap. So anyways, Naruto is stronger, and I'll say after the tuning exams, he's gotten very strong. I'm not talking. Not he did get very strong. And also Haku got very strong and everything like that. Alright, enough yapping. I'm just gonna go back to where we were. Okay. So we start off to where Naruto and the Konoha 7 are at the gates. As Shikamaru is explaining the plan, Naruto tells Shikamaru to can it, saying he doesn't need any plan, that he's stronger than most Jonin in the village at this point. As this is when Haku would appear right next to Naruto, as they would start sprinting off. As they start sprinting off, Shikamaru, sighing, is gonna be like, alright, I guess we could follow them. Obviously just gonna go follow behind them, as they can't keep up, and Naruto and, Haku are going at a fast pace, and I'm talking it's rapidly increasing. So, anyways, we are going to have... Hold on. What was it again? Alright, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto and Haku are just going and jumping through the forest. As this is when a couple of sound shinobi are gonna show up. Naruto, with no hesitation, would cut every single one of them into pieces, saying that they are, getting in his way, and that he needs to get Sasuke to complete his mission. As this is when a Sound 4 member would show up. And this would be that forehand guy, the guy with the 4 hands. As this is when Naruto would start fighting with him. As then he would easily slash one of his arms off. This guy would use it to go into his curse mark and use an attack that would, try and get Naruto off guard. As Naruto would easily smack this attack away and would slice him in half. From the head to the groin area, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. So he just literally gets cut in half. And not from waist up. No. I'm taking from your, just imagine your chest in that straight line from your neck going all the way down. That's how that guy got cut in half. As anyways, we're gonna have time to where Naruto is gonna keep going with Haku. As when Tayuya would show up, as a Genjutsu would be formed, Naruto, seeing this, would easily just send slashes in multiple directions. As this wouldn't work, then Haku would show up and disperse it. As Haku would say, I'll deal with this one, Naruto. Keep going. As Naruto is going, Haku... I gotta think of a fight. Haku will summon a couple mirrors, as a whole bunch of mirrors would be sprawled out everywhere around in that forest that they are fighting, as Haku would appear and then rush in to attack. As Tayuya is having trouble, this is when Tayuya goes into her curse mark and then starts summoning things. I think that's her ability. Or she could use that genjutsu to make things into reality. As this is when Haku would show up right behind her, throwing a couple of senbon. This would stun her. As this is when Haku would use a new technique. As Haku, being in a tough spot, because after she got stunned, she punched Haku back into his mirrors. Haku decided that he was gonna use something that he's never been able to use in a long time. Domain Genjutsu. Forest of ice spikes. As this would bring the fight into a large ice spiky type forest. As Tayuya would then get blitzed by Haku and punched. As Tayuya would hit a tree, her entire chest would be pierced with ice. As this is the end for Tayuya. Now, when I say Haku used a domain expansion, he didn't really use a domain expansion. He just used something that made his genjutsu real. And I'm just gonna say this, he's now a master at genjutsu. So yeah. But what really happened was Haku just, stabbed Tayuya from behind in the genjutsu, making it seem like two ice. I could just say that the genjutsu actually hurt Tayuya, as Tayuya is not dead. As we go to Naruto's POV, Naruto being, catching up with them, both of the Sound 4 members are gonna stop and start attacking Naruto, as this is when Kimimaru would show up, as this is when he would start fighting with Naruto. As every time Naruto tries to slash, his bones are actually even more denser than, normal bones. And dense is compact, the more compact something is. So yeah, Naruto's gonna be having a little trouble with this one, as this is when Naruto would use a cleave. As this cleave would hit Kimimaru, Kimimaru would simply tank it, learning a way to negate Naruto's attacks. And this is when Kimimaru's clan instincts start to show up in him as his power begins to get boosted. As this is when Kimimaru starts going on a rampage, attacking Naruto. As this is when Naruto would be getting pummeled. Every time Naruto would send a punch, he would get punched back 4 times the force. As Naruto, seeing that he is in trouble, decides that he's gonna use it. As he uses a domain expansion, he only uses it for 0.2 seconds. As 0.2 seconds is enough to kill Kimimaru. As Naruto made it a closed barrier domain, so no one would be caught in the crossfire. As this is when he opens his domain, he would instantly obliterate Kimimaru. As Kimimaru is now a bloody smear and technically doesn't exist, as his blood was cut. As Naruto has found a way to cut Kimimaru's atom, that caused a chain reaction and exploded his entire body. As anyways, Naruto would close his domain and keep on running as he meets up with the other 2 Sound members, as he would instantly kill both of them not being able to put up a fight as good as Kimimaru. They can't do anything about this. As this is when Naruto sees Sasuke on a statue of Madara Uchiha, as Naruto runs into this clearing of a gigantic valley, the Valley of the End, where 2 legends fought. Both of their names were called Madara and Hashirama. As this looks like the same as that fight, as an Uchiha is standing on Madara Uchiha's statue, and a Uzumaki is standing on a Senju's head. And the Uzumaki is a sister clan to the Senju. As anyways, it kind of looks reminiscent to the battle of their or to their standoff of that battle. As anyways, Naruto, looking at Sasuke, tells him to come back to the village or he's gonna have to hurt him. As Sasuke, hearing this, says, "You really think you could hurt me? I finally found it. I finally found the way to beat you, Naruto." As this is when Sasuke would use something that was given to him. As this is when he drops a summoning seal as a whole bunch of snakes and Orochimaru himself with a whole bunch of sound shinobi would show up. As this is when Naruto is getting ready to fight. As Naruto would start fighting, we're gonna have a time where Naruto will be reminiscing about everything. You know, he was really like nice to Sasuke, but like he didn't want him to like leave the village, you know? As anyways, this is when Naruto would start engaging in battles. As a snake would rush down on him, Naruto would cut it in half as it would disappear in cuts and slashes. As any shinobi that got near Naruto, they would instantly die. Some shinobi seeing this would start to run away, but they would die to Orochimaru. As Orochimaru would see them running away and would start killing them. As the ones seeing this have no chance but to run to their death. As Naruto would keep on killing these sound shinobi, this is when Orochimaru would come up from behind Naruto and try and stab him straight in the neck. As this is when Naruto would dodge. As the blade passes like near his neck, this is when Naruto would grab Orochimaru's face, then grab him by his neck, and when would dismantle him, as that would send him back flying. This is when Orochimaru would regurgitate his body, and then send a fire-style fireball jutsu towards Naruto. As this one, Sasuke and a whole bunch of sound shinobi would start fighting with Naruto as well with Orochimaru. As Sasuke would go into his second stage curse mark, this is when we're gonna have a Uzumaki show up. As this is when Karin would show up, being demanded by, Orochimaru. She's gonna be attacking Naruto, as this is when Naruto is actually being threatened. Those adamantine chains of the Uzumaki are too strong for him to just simply cut and slash without putting real power in it. As this is when Naruto would kill all these sound shinobi, so about 200, as it's only Sasuke, Karin, and freaking Orochimaru. As this is when Orochimaru would do an attack. As Naruto is now fighting a 3v1, Naruto, seeing the Uzumaki, is gonna slash. As she gets cut horizontally, she gets cut injured, but not enough to die. As she would start healing right away, this is when Naruto, seeing the chance, would back up. As this is when Orochimaru would rush in. As Naruto would open up a closed barrier domain, trapping Orochimaru in this. Orochimaru would be cut multiple times. As after Naruto's domain expansion, Naruto would let Orochimaru live, seeing him as some sort of pitiful being, someone that wasn't even meant to be born, and Naruto was showing pity to him. As anyways, this is when Naruto, seeing Orochimaru on the ground defeated, Orochimaru or Kabuto would show up and reverse summon out of there. This is when Sasuke would rush in at Naruto. Throwing a punch, Naruto would grab his punch and straight kick him in the head. Knocking him out, Naruto would pick up Sasuke and would start walking to the Uzumaki girl. As this is when Haku and the other teams would show up, Naruto tells Haku to pick up the red-haired one. As Naruto then will put his hand where the slash was and would start healing it on Karin's body. As Karin wakes up, Naruto would knock her out with just a gaze. As they are now finished with the Sasuke retrieval mission. Guys, I feel like I'm going faster. I just feel like after like a couple of days of me taking a break, I really don't feel like I'm doing good videos, you know? But I hope you guys enjoy these videos, you know? But yeah, so anyways, we are gonna go back to the village and we're gonna have Sasuke be put in, well, Ibiki's office as he's gonna be interrogated. Karin is also gonna be interrogated. As Naruto, well, he's gonna be, well, you know, kind of promoted to a Jonin. As Naruto gets his own team that consists of, well, Haku, and, well, that's it. As there's still more candidates that need to be picked out. Naruto leaves Team 7, but not like really, like not effectively. He's still in Team 7. Just he has his own team. So yeah. As anyways, we're gonna do a little time skip to about 2 weeks. As we're gonna have a time to where, well, Naruto is interrogating Karin Uzumaki. As Naruto finding out her name would be telling them that he'll take care of her from now on. And he'll take care of the investigation. As this is when Naruto would be like interrogating her, and she would actually comply to what he's asking. As Naruto asks why she attacked him, she said that she was being forced by Orochimaru, and if she didn't, she probably would have been killed. As Naruto would continue the interrogation, we're gonna go on to where the interrogation is now off. As Karin Uzumaki would be called into the Hokage office, Karin would have two options. Either have her chakra sealed and be a civilian, or join Naruto's new team and be trained under Naruto Uzumaki. As Karin hearing Naruto's name and hearing that he's an Uzumaki would be a little intrigued because, well, she never knew and Naruto never told her his real name. So she's a little like baffled, saying there's more. As this is when she says, I guess I'll join Naruto Uzumaki's team. As we're gonna have a couple of we're just gonna skip to the next, well, scene. So anyways, as Naruto is walking through the village with Haku, Naruto sees the barbecue place and is gonna walk in. As this is when, like, Sakura, seeing Naruto, would get a little mad. Seeing the state that Sasuke was in, she would be pissed off at Naruto, saying, why did he do that? Why did he do that to Sasuke? And why did he beat him up so badly? As this is when Naruto would say that Sasuke was leaving the village. What do you expect me to do? He even tried killing me, Sakura. As Sakura wouldn't care, she would then quickly refrain. As she just noticed what she said, and she would look down in sadness, apologizing to Naruto, and just begrudgingly thanking him for saving Sasuke. As anyways, Naruto would just leave that place. As this is when Jiraiya is gonna be in the Hokage office as we do a scene change. Tsunade, what's Jiraiya? I've got some information about an organization named Akatsuki. You know, we already know 2 members, but did you know that they're collecting Biju? As Tsunade would be intrigued by this. See, Tsunade, hearing collecting Biju, knows that something is not good, something is up. As yeah, she says go on. As Jiraiya explains everything, saying that there's multiple members, and Hisame Hoshigaki and Itachi Uchiha is one of those members. As we have a time to where Jiraiya says we need to take I need to take Naruto outside the village. As Tsunade would forward that. I'm pretty sure it's like sanction it. So she's gonna say, go ahead. I'll give you guys 3 years of being able to freely go everywhere. And I hope he comes back even stronger. So, anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where we're gonna have like a 2-week time skip. As Naruto's just having his last days in the village, Naruto would be training Karin and Haku. As this would be when, Jiraiya would show up, telling Naruto that he has to come with him to train for 3 years. As surprisingly, Naruto would decline. As Jiraiya is a little surprised by this, he's gonna be like, what do you mean you don't want to go? You need to. Tsunade's literally making me take you out. You need to be, because there is an organization that is after the thing that is sealed inside you. And if you do not get stronger, they will take it from you. So Naruto hearing this is like, and don't you think I'm already strong enough? I've already had Orochimaru at death's doorstep. I just let him live that day because his pitiful existence. I pity it. As this is when Jiraiya would be like, alright kid, look, you're going with me whether you like it or not. As Jiraiya says, Naruto doesn't have a choice at the matter. Naruto would be a little bit mad and enraged. This is when Haku would advise Jiraiya to not speak to Naruto like that. As over the weeks, Naruto has become somewhat of like a, how do I say this? A little arrogant. Not arrogant. Arrogant. But in a way where he knows he will win. He knows any threat to him will not prosper. He will slice them into oblivion. As Jiraiya saying, all right, Naruto, that's enough. You're coming with me. This is an important mission and it's an order by your Hokage. If you do not listen, then I'm gonna have to tell Tsunade and she won't be happy. Naruto, looking at Jiraiya, would say, all right, I'll tell you what. You land one hit on me and I'll train with you for 3 years. As Jiraiya's smiling at this, is like, with pleasure, Naruto. As he rushes in at Naruto, Naruto would then catch his punch and would swing him over his back or over his shoulder. As Jiraiya gets sent flying, this is when Naruto would appear right below him, trying to kick him. Jiraiya would move away, trying to hit Naruto. As Naruto would then send Jiraiya black with a couple of small little slashes. Just slashes that send you back. They don't cut, they just send you back. As we're just gonna have a time to where, they keep on fighting. As Jiraiya is having trouble, this is when Naruto would appear right behind him and knock him out in an instant. As that's when Naruto would then wake Jiraiya up, saying, well, it seems you've lost. As this is when Jiraiya is like, oh my god, this can't be happening. As he would go to the Hokage office and tell Tsunade about everything. As this is when Tsunade just decides to call a council meeting and have Naruto go on that 3-year mission. As Naruto is called, this is when Naruto would go with Haku and Karin to the council meeting. As this is when when he walks in and he decides that he's gonna stand in the appropriate spot or just wherever he wants. As he just leans on a wall, Haku and Karin would be right next to him, as one of the civilian council members would say, "Such insolence! Hokage-sama, can you believe this? He acts like he's better than us by standing." As, you know, a whole bunch of civilian council members are gonna be like, "Hokage-sama, look, he's not being respectful. He thinks he could stand anywhere he wants in the council room, huh?" As this is when Naruto tells them to shut it, that they are nothing special, and that he could kill them all in an instant if he wanted to. As the civilian council members hearing this would be more enraged, but Naruto would just send a little bit of bloodlust, killing intent, and that would shut them right up. As this is when, Tsunade would explain to Naruto about the Akatsuki and that Naruto needs to go on a training trip for 3 years. As Naruto would then say, "Alright, well then, why do I have to go with the pervert Jiraiya?" As Jiraiya hearing this would be a little bit saddened. Like, "I'm not a pervert, I'm a super pervert," as he says, his own dialogue as he says it. Naruto, he gives out a proposal, saying, why doesn't he go on and train with Haku and Karin for 3 years? As Tsunade, thinking about this, would actually agree. Seeing that Naruto is even stronger than Jiraiya, and Naruto wasn't even using his abilities to kill, Naruto has simply surpassed most of them. So we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto is gonna be leaving the village, as we're gonna do a 3-year time skip. As Naruto, Haku, and Karin are walking in a random village in the mist, they are gonna be participating in the Kiri Civil War. As Naruto sent a letter saying that they're gonna go free the land of the mist. As this is when Naruto would make it to the rebel camp and explain a whole bunch of everything that happened, or everything that he's about to do. As Mei is questioning him, asking if they could spar. As they do so, as Mei Terumi rushes in at Naruto, Naruto would catch her punch, but then he would get punched by a magma fist. So Naruto, feeling this, would be a little bit like, "Oh, dare. So, you want to play with flames or heat, huh?" This is when Mei Terumi would spit out lava out of her mouth. As this would shoot towards Naruto, the lava would be sliced and diced and cleaved and dismantled. As Mei Terumi would then be blitzed by Naruto, as Naruto does a rush at her, kicking her in the air and then kicking her straight towards the ground. She sees Naruto's immense strength and does not question him. As this is when Haku is questioned, as Haku explains everything, saying that his clan was wiped out by Yagura himself. So, yeah. As Mei, seeing this bloodline that used to be a part of Kiri, is feeling a little nostalgic. But yeah, as anyways, this is when they make it to the battlefield. As all the Kiri forces are there, Naruto just tells them to stand back at least 633 feet back. As Naruto would start running at the at the Kiri forces, every shinobi is getting sliced. As Naruto would then back up, as 5 shinobi were about to attack him, he would use something called multi-cleave. As an entire cleave would sweep through most of the shinobi, as this is when they would all start using jutsu. As a mudslide jutsu was used, Naruto would be buried in this mud, and then he would get up, as all the mud would be sliced. This is when an entire armada of water dragon jutsus would start slamming down on where Naruto was. As Naruto decides if they want to play with water, then he'll play with fire. As this is when Naruto seemingly is starting to getting ready to launch attack, As this is when a whole bunch of that shinobi are gonna start using the mud wall jutsus. As this is when Naruto has finished his fire arrow, as he says one word. Fuga. As he sends this flaming arrow towards the mud walls, it explodes on contact, catching most of the Kiri shinobi in the area. As this is when Yagura himself is gonna show up, as the three tails would be above him. As this is when Naruto would then be put in a ball of water. As Naruto, seeing this, is trying to get out, he cannot. As this is when Naruto would then use something. He would start cleaving the Biju itself. Using spatial cleave, he is able to hit the Biju. This is when the water would start converging around Naruto like a Rasengan, and it would burst out. As all the water would start swarming in the air, this is when the entire One Tails is gonna create a gigantic arrows of water. As they start raining down on Naruto, Naruto would start dodging them. As he's getting attacked by Yagura would then appear right behind Naruto and stabbing him in the chest. Or, missing his spine narrowly, the kunai would go straight through Naruto's chest. As this is Naruto, seeing this, would be enraged. As he says, 2 words. Domain expansion. Malevolent shrine. As the music starts playing. No, of course there's no music. As anyways, the malevolent shrine starts to power up. Naruto is slicing the food as he is getting ready. As Yagura is being healed by the Three Tails is having trouble, but then the Three Tails is about to do an attack on Naruto. This is when Naruto would start launching up a Fuga. As Naruto is readying this attack, he straight shoots it at Yagura and the Three Tails. At this would completely obliterate Yagura and the Three Tails, as the Three Tails is gonna take an even longer time to reform itself. So yeah. As anyways, the battle is now over, as the entire place is a field of bodies. As Naruto sees the rest of the Kiri forces, Naruto would send a whole bunch of dismantles towards them. As they were not in the range of the malevolent shrine, there is at least 2,000 left. As Naruto, with a couple of swipes, would clear them out instantly. As this would be the end of the Bloody Mist War. As this is where Naruto would go to the rebels, technically 1v freaking army. 1v army, the entire thing. Literally fighting an entire army and winning. As Naruto would be placed in the bingo books as a triple S rank shinobi, and not a fully on site, but like an ally. So yeah. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto goes back to the rebels, saying that his job is done, telling Haku that they are going back to the village. As Karin and Haku are a little speechless, as they never knew Naruto could do something like this, to this high of a degree, taking out a whole army just by himself. If Naruto was ever evil, that would be probably the worst thing that could happen to the elemental nations. As even if he was evil, they would still follow him. So, yeah. As anyways, this is when Naruto would head back to the village and, well, say a couple of things. Saying that his training is now done and that he's become somewhat of a god, technically. As Naruto is stronger than everyone in the entire, well, how can I say this? Elemental nations. As a lot of people would doubt this, Naruto, looking at them, would then be like, oh, so you doubt me, huh? Alright, come and find out. If you think I'm not strong, why don't you come and find out, right? You say I'm so weak. You say I'm not strong, but when you look at yourself, you can't compare to me. As Naruto is bragging about his strength, saying that he's stronger than anyone that could be, like, near his level. He's stronger than them. As this is when Naruto would then, well, hear the news. As Naruto hears the news that the Kazekage was kidnapped by the Akatsuki. I'm not saying like that. I am not saying it like that. The Akatsuki. So the Akatsuki. No. The Akatsuki. As Naruto hears this and he's like, what? I gotta deal with this now. So Naruto would just head out by himself. As that's when like Sakura would be sent out with like Kakashi and everything like that. As you know, they are sent out. So yeah. As anyways, we have a time to where Naruto is just blitzing towards Wind Country. As he makes it there, he sees one of the Sand Shinobi and asks where Gaara was or the general direction. As they give him a direction, Naruto would start heading there, and it is going towards the Akatsuki hideout. As Naruto, seeing a big gigantic clay bird, is like, what the hell is that? As Naruto would cut it, this is when Gaara and, well, Deidara would start falling. As Naruto seeing Gaara would then catch him as he feels his pulse. And there's nothing there. As Naruto decides to use chakra, but it's just faintly keeping him, like, to be resurrected. As Naruto is going to need a healer for that. As Naruto could Jesus Christ. Naruto can technically be a resurrector, but it's just that he needs a healer to actually be able to bring back someone's life. It's just like he could keep their pulse. Like he could actually bring them to where, oh, they have a chance of being revived. So, yeah. Anyways, this is when Naruto sees Deidara. As Deidara starts fighting with Naruto, Naruto would slice him in half. As that is when the EF5 explosion would happen. As Naruto, quickly teleporting out of there with Gaara's body, would run. As then he sees Kisame and Itachi. As these are the fake ones, Naruto simply saying, I don't have time. Cutting them all in pieces. Not even matter. Like, he don't even matter. He don't matter. He don't matter. My bad. I was saying it wrong. He don't care about, like, what they need to say. Yo, I honestly, like, he don't matter about what they want to say. That made no sense. Why was I being stupid? He doesn't care about what they want to say. So, yeah, yo, guys, my bad on my English. I know I speak English good. But, you know, sometimes I have stupid moments like that where I'm like, oh my goodness, like, literally English is my first language. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm messing up. As anyways, Naruto would then make his way into the Akatsuki base. As this is when, like, he sees Sasori. As Sasori would send out a whole bunch of his puppets, Naruto, easily cutting every single one of them into pieces, would then send a fire blast towards freaking, how can you say this? He sent a fire blast towards Sasori. As Sasori would get hit head on by the attack, this is when Naruto would be like, I guess he wasn't so strong after all. Oh well. As Naruto sees the Geto Mazu, he has nothing to do. Like, he doesn't know how to, like, really do anything about it. As this is when, well, Pain would show up, or Obito, and would warp away the Geto Mazu. As Naruto, cleaving towards him, or, like, slashing a cleave towards him, would almost kill Obito, but Obito got out of there in time. This is when Naruto would come out of the cave and see Lady Chiho with a whole bunch of genin from, well, I would just say Shinobi from Konoha, so like the some of the Konoha 12 and everything like that. You know, Sasuke, Sakura's there, you know, Kakashi and everything like that. As we're gonna have a time to Lady Chiho would revive Gaara, as this is when Naruto would start heading back towards the village. As this is where I'm going to end part 4 to what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Sukuna. Guys, I am so sorry I did so bad on this what if. Like, I feel like I could have done better, you know? Guys, I don't think I'm gonna be doing a triple upload today. I am super tired. I think last night I went to sleep at 3 o'clock. I woke up at 4. I woke up at 7 o'clock. So that's bad, but you know, still alive and kicking. So yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Make sure to like, subscribe. Guys, I'm feeling it. I know I can feel it, guys. The best what if is coming up. It's coming up, guys. I promise you, bro. I promise you. But yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe and well, peace.